Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Sean coming at you from High Level. So we've got an LC phone update today. So as always, these updates are big, which is really cool, but it sometimes makes it hard. So let's just kind of go through each item together, and then we can figure out all of the different things in the release. So first up, on the A2P registration, they've introduced the direct lending and age-gated content checkboxes while doing A2P submissions. And the idea here is that you can see it like this message includes age-gated content or includes content related to direct lending. So this is the idea that based on who your clients are or what business you're doing, you can sort of specify very specifically yes or no if you're doing these things just so that your A2P compliance matches up. So that is now in there, just a couple of checkboxes, but those are needed for those folks who are in those businesses. So that is uber useful. Next up, usage summary transactions. So our ability to view the message segments and call duration at the transaction level. So the idea is before, you go into billing, you go into detailed transactions, you're able to pop this up. And lots of this data was here before, but now they've also added the number of segments because remember, how do SMS messages work? There are 160 character segments, and you can go to detail on this, but just Google like, what is a segment? You'll find all kinds of documentation on this. But the idea here is when you send a text on our phones, we get like a big old block of text, but in reality, it's broken into 160 character segments on the back end by the carriers and glued together on our phones. And that's how all the billing works. So anyways, this will actually show you now the number of segments that are there when you view a message and also the call duration on calls. Let's see if I have a screenshot of that. So this is like an outbound call. You can see right down here, you've got the actual duration. So just trying to add more information specific to each transaction to give you more info for yourself and for your client. So that's that. And then let's see, what is this guy? This is, I don't even know what this is actually, to be honest. So this is on the audit log. So audit logs, if you don't know audit logs, they're fantastic. They show you all kinds of things that are changing in the system. And we've also added the A2P registration stuff here as well. So you can see over on the right-hand side, A2P branding campaign submissions or resubmissions and delete connection for sub-accounts for agency phone integrations. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what that was showing, I bet you. So if you delete this, it'll show up in the audit logs as well. And the idea here is really simple. We just want to show you more information about account changes. So if somebody else is doing A2P or you want to know when it's submitted or get all that information, you can come back here in the audit logs and check it out. So that is that. So then also wallet balance check on A2P submissions. We've introduced a check on A2P submissions just to make sure that the sub-account or agency is active along with their wallet balance is not negative because A2P submissions cost money, right? So that's that. And then also some bug fixes in here, which you can kind of scroll through, some internal release stuff, which doesn't really matter. Obviously on the changelog side. So if you go to ideas.gohighlevel.com, you can click changelog or up in the top right-hand corner, you can hit the speaker icon and see all the changelogs for everything I just went over. So anyways, on that note, I know it's a long video, but thanks for hanging with me. I hope you're having an awesome Tuesday and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.